it's pretty useful and disadvantaged to just like sneak in and get some hits that you don't expect. Pete has been using a lot of the what's the down B where he does like the falcon kick kind of thing with the sword. Been using a lot of that.
That is like the charge one, which I think he's setting up for this one. This one having, yeah, that power thrust is what you're talking about here. Still keeping the Chakram and Wind Tornado on the neutral B and side B. Just very good stuff coming out with Mii Swordfighter, which is a character that not a lot of people know what they do or even what they can do, and a lot of the information that people do know about them is usually wrong. So, as I've been told by Pac Diesel, and heard about from Pac Diesel on stream. So, I'm going to see if at least both of us, you probably know a lot more about Mii Swordfighter than I do.
I know a decent amount. When we were living together, we did a lot of training together. But again, like I said, he wasn't at that time. He only just started using the power thrust quite recently, and that actually has been a part of what has been a really strong season for Pete. He's been getting his wins. He got, I think, 17th or 13th at Frosties, I want to say.
It might have been. I don't know what his placing would have been, but he's starting off with the power thrust instead of the reflector one here on Mii Swordfighter. Now, ATATA, as we've been seeing, playing Ness has a lot of wacky combos to go for, but Mii Swordfighter does have some combo potential that you might not be used to. I know that eventually down throw into up air can kill on Mii Swordfighter, and that's something ATATA's going to have to watch out for here.
Yeah, there's the tornado into up air kill, but he's actually doing a lot of tornado into like turn around back air, which has been pretty sweet. That back air is stronger than you expect. It's also
it's a good swag compared to.
It's a strong back air, but it's still like not even in the top half of the strongest back airs in the game because there's so many good back airs, right?
Oh yeah,
that's why you call Mii Swordfighter like a budget character.
Yeah, so, I like the use of forward air, clanking with PK Thunder to not mess up his recovery. And same thing with the up B into stage just to try and catch ATATA off guard. Having a little bit of issue coming back on stage, Chakram missing and getting forward aired for it. ATATA sitting in a decent position here at 70%. I also just like the use of Chakram and the Tornado just setting up for things. It has the set knockback, which is really helpful for a character like this that wants to kill off it.
Oh, somehow getting under the PK flash. Good fall down there for Pac Diesel. And he does mix in that Falcon kick to just break the zone. And look at these Chakrams go off the side of the stage.
I see the potential from that down B because that's a really good burst option that Mii Swordfighter can use and probably desperately needs that he doesn't have to use his counter. The up air beating out ATATA's down air and getting the stock for it.
Yeah, that's speed to the kit, right? That's what's so important.
Yeah. Like, Mii Swordfighter kind of has that, okay mobility, but that kind of burst option is something that you might need, especially with the two projectiles you have at your usage as well to catch your opponent off guard.
The Mii's have always been like average ground speed and average weight and things ever since
Mii Brawler ruined the experience for everyone. Let's
small
talk about
brawler.
Small 1-2-2-1, I think it was, or something.
Your character.
Yeah. Absolutely legal, but
good patience from ATATA on that ledge. Get up, not falling victim to the Chakram tornado baits.
Yeah, not getting caught by it. And that does hit a little bit below ledge, so you have to really watch out for it. Oh, ATATA's looking to close this stock out immediately.
Pete DI'd it down, though, so that he could get to the floor and shield in time. Stop that back air that we saw was so lethal previously in one of ATATA's sets.
What a meaty hit coming out from those two players and almost dying for it. Pete's getting the kill with the Chakram. I love the sniping. And
but you're out here too.
Yeah, ATATA's going to be taking that first game with a JV2, but Pete's playing this very well here, using the Chakram and the burst to his advantage, not using Tornado as much as I thought he was going to, honestly.
It's slow. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's quite slow to use. And yeah, Pete, look how excited he is. He's so happy to be playing ATATA right now. He thinks he can win it, but
we'll see.
I don't know. ATATA's pretty darn good.
We'll see. I mean, it could just be, not knowing the character as well. How many people play Mii Swordfighter? Let's be real. I think Mii Swordfighter is probably the most uncommon out of the three Miis, as Brawler is just Diet Fox, and then Gunner just being a good projectiles character that a lot of people are comfortable with. Swordfighter is kind of that character where people need to know a little bit more what they can do with it.
He plays a lot of Gunner as well, but he usually just plays it into specific matchups like Snake.
You would absolutely not play Gunner into this matchup.
Oh, hell no.
There's too much that Ness can recover off the percent, and I love the Shock Ram slow just covering that positioning there.
But ATATA's just taking away center stage right now as in a fundamental fashion. Another missed tech, and not going to do anything fancy out of it. Just go and send up the baseball bat. That'll clean up the stock right quick.
Yeah. ATATA getting a great start here at 20%, and now starting to eat a little bit more because of these Shock Rams, but still an excellent start here on PS2, and Pac Diesel's got to find an option here real soon. There's that forward throw, kind of getting on off stage. Pressuring, what do you got to do?
Finds the angle to get the recovery, and now, yeah, he's just going to use this in disadvantage to break the zone. Again, it's these burst options that were just kind of lacking in the kit.
Ooh, yeah, he's bursting in the corner a little bit there, but the downward angle does mess with how you come back to stage, and using the up B, which is directional as well. Your opponent's going to have to be ready for that if they're going off stage for an edge guard. ATATA not phased by that, instead opting to hold the stage, which we've seen work out so well today, and Pete air dodging a little bit too close to the blast zone and eating a stock for it.
That's going to cost him, but okay, there is the tornado into the up air, but it's not enough to KO. A little bit low in the percent. One of the things about that tornado is it has fixed knockback, so that confirm works pretty much all the time, except for versus like Pichu is the one character I think that it never works on. The rest of the cast, you're good.
I like how Pete was using the tornado near the end of the invuln to force ATATA to make a get-up option. Otherwise, he's going to get hit by that, face knockback, like you said, falling out of the forward air.
How goofy was that? Like the one hit of forward air landed, but okay. You bait him to get out of the corner, and there's a down B in the face.
That burst coming out, and one thing ATATA did as well, I love seeing from his new gameplay, is that he is in the middle of the stage, using Rocket and Thunder into the stage to catch opponents off guard because you're able to act out it so fast, and use another PK Thunder. Didn't really catch Pac Diesel that much, but it's still a new development in the Ness gameplay that ATATA is trying to incorporate.
ATATA has actually done that for a little while now. It's one of those knowledge checks, right? It's the, you better know that I'm able to do this or I'm going to catch you with it.
Yeah. There's the back throw. Obviously not killing, but very close. A strong back throw, but at about 90, it's not going to. Here's ATATA waiting for Pete to make an option here as ATATA's sitting comfortably at 75%, looking to close out game 2.
Oh, get the reset in the corner, and there's that combo you're talking about. The down throw to up air will clean up the Ness stock. All of a sudden, this is doable.
It's just really fast, and you're not expecting it, especially with that rage just killing so early. But that back air, you're going to be hitting Twinkle Toes into the blast zone.
I think Pete thought he was going to get ATATA stuck a little bit closer to him on that chakram, which would have forced a shield situation, and instead it's going to be ATATA just finding that whiff punish with an easy back air, moving on to 2-0 in this set. Still has one more to win. As you mentioned, these top players really like the best of 5 specifically, right? Because they have more time to adapt and overcome to the questions that your opponents ask you to answer.
I do think Pac, like you've been saying, like he wanted to fight ATATA, as we've heard prior. I do see the knowledge here, but he just needs a little bit more, and ATATA's, learning the matchup more too. So you just got to get those little adjustments there for this set or future sets to get that win. Here we go, small battlefield being the choice for game 3. Similar to PS2, but having a little less space probably for ATATA to move around in.
Slowing things down a bit here after a big scramble at the start by ATATA, but one of those up Bs errantly lands into the center of the stage. ATATA gets the quick punish. That PK fire is so relentless.
Yeah, 88%, finally finding some damage here. Pac Diesel going in for a risky grab and unfortunately dying, but you see that gameplay. He went to the PK fire to reset his recovery to try and make it back to stage. Didn't work out, but that's something that sets him apart from other players who wouldn't think to do that. That's the escape option you're looking for.
Now sneaking under the PK flash there to get some damage in edgewise, but trying to throw these chakrams right into the face of the PK fire.
Oh, this might be a kill. No, falls out of it. ATATA wanting to find that down air out of the second PK fire, not getting it though.
he usually hits those techs. I'm actually wondering what might be going on there where he's missing so many techs.
It's seeing Isaac in Smash for the first time that's really setting him off.
Okay, keeping the pressure up on this Ness recovery. You like to see it. But Ness does sneak back onto the stage.
That down air was looking for that kill there. It probably will kill at this point, and most of these aerials from me Swordfighter are pretty strong to find this kill.
Good stall on the double bounce off the wall with the PK Thunder 2. Really stop the timing of any of that tornado shenanigans, as Pete does find a back air from the center of the stage, clean up that first stock in S.
And now 90% behind, he has to find his way in and get some damage. And ATATA's not really letting him have it, throwing out these hitboxes, taking a little bit. But now you're stuck in that situation off stage.
Someone's finally good at attacking those yo-yos, and for that, I am thankful. We've seen so many people try to, like, jump around them, but what a setup from Ness! No yo-yo required. Gets the magnet into the, I think it was a neutral air just to clean up.
Yes, it was. I mean, that's just, you know, good neutral air that just gets them off, and it's close to the blast zone as it is. You're going to be taking the stock for it. Ooh,
careful.
Pete's double jump got taken there, and now we're stuck in a serious situation. ATATA looking to close it out with a swift 3-0 with a down air, and Pac Diesel trying to find his way back on stage, getting a little bit percent too fast on that burst option.
Oh, and get off of that platform ASAP. That flash is so threatening. Maybe not as much for the quick damage on it, but the shield pressure would have been insane.
Oh, okay, yeah, good. Good
parry
parry
down
to
smash.
Down smash. Yeah.
Very nice to be able to get out of that Ness trap, but is it going to be too little too late? Because look at all this bleed. Like, they haven't been big Ness combos, but it's added up to 100% over the course of the stock.
They keep trading back and forth, but it always pushes Pac Diesel off stage and with more percent. These trades are not coming out in his favor, and he needs to make a play here soon. Otherwise, this is going to be a swift 3-0 for the match.
And the air-to-air has really just been all Ness this time around. Like, the stubby sword of the Swordfighter not really keeping up with the Psy hands.
Yeah, not really working out. We saw Tata trying to look for a grab earlier for this kill, and absolutely a back throw will kill. Probably only safe part is mid-stage.
Okay.
That burst option beating out Ness's disjointed dash attack, but 150 off stage. Oh, not into the stage. You don't have to tech this one, but maybe you have to tech another one.
Pressure continues.
Keep seeing those down air landings on stage.
Ooh.
Pac looking to make an answer here to push this to game 4. Oh, but the forward air is not. Oh, it is going to do it. I thought for a second it looked a little slow there, but